Welcome, everyone. I'm so happy you're here with me tonight for my Thursday Night Live. I love coming to you each week where I get to inspire you to be creative and, in turn, share those creations with others. Please mail your cards when you do make them. I'm happy to see some comments. People are joining me, so I think maybe this week I've got things figured out finally on how to do this. So today is Thursday, April 16th. And in Spruce Grove today we had sunshine, which helped a lot of the snow disappear. I'm sorry for those of you in Calgary. I see Betty's on here. Yes, with a very snowy but sunny Calgary. I did see the news tonight, Betty. There's lots of snow in Calgary. Glad I'm not there right at the moment. But please hop on, say hi to everyone, keep chitter chatter. That's what we're all here about, is just the community. We love getting together for things like this. As usual, I have some things to share with you from Stampin' Up. I have some things to share with you about my classes. Please remember, we had a monthly card class today. You're all welcome to join that. You do have to register so I can send you the link because I do not post it publicly. But if you do not want a PDF tutorial from it, you can join for free. So please watch out for that. Reach out to me if you would like to join us. I have that one on the third Thursday. The second Thursday of the month, I do a Christmas card one. Both the same way. And I have another class coming next week, which is a free Zoom class for anyone who's purchased a kit from me. I'm calling it my kit class, Come Kit With Me. And I have a picture of the kit that I've just ordered to do my May kit. It won't be here for next week, but I will have other kits here that I can use. So please keep all those things in mind because I'd love to have you craft with me. So I'm going to switch to my desktop. You can see what's really happening now in Stampin' Up for today and tomorrow yet. And I'm just going to quickly peruse the question or the comments to see if there's anything. Oh, Maggie made it home. Snow on the roads there too in Pincher Creek. Good to see all of you. Yes, please keep chatting with each other. And if I can't answer questions as I go, as always, I will get back to you later. Okay? So Stampin' Up has offered, starting yesterday, we get to earn 2 times our rewards on all orders over $25. So a great time to stock up on your card stock, adhesives, envelopes. Lots of things are going up in price. Price increases happen May 5th when the new catalog comes in. So keep that in mind as you're making your list and placing your order. I placed an order today for lots of in-color stuff, the kit, and some designer paper that I'm going to need for my paper share, which a lot of you have joined. Thank you very much. And there's more to come on that later. So let me just go through the things. This is the kit I've ordered. I don't even have the name on there, but I did see it demoed today, and it opens like a 3-panel card. So there's double the white space on the inside to write on. So a great kit, 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, and it gives you all the colors it coordinates with, something close to one of the new papers, but not identical, and all the instructions and everything. So if you want to do a kit class with me, that's one thing you can consider there. Paper Pumpkin is another kit, and some of you have subscribed to monthly or annually Paper Pumpkin. Starting April 11th, this was the one you would order. It says it has silver foil that adds to the shine, and there is an addition to the kits for March, April, May, I think it is. And that's what this is some dies that you can get as an extra add-on for that. Catalog. If you haven't received yours yet, and you did ask for one from me, I got mine today in the mail. The one I send one to myself from Stampin' Up, so I know when they're coming. So be sure and check your mailbox. Lots and lots of great things in here. I love it. I love the new design. And I might be sorry it only goes to August because there's probably things I want to buy all the way through and may not have time to. So, card tonight. Yes, lots of snow on here. I'm seeing from down south. This is the card I'm going to show you how to make tonight. And I just want to show you a couple other samples first. This is one that I made a while ago. Just that way. That's the same one. This is one in a different color. And another different color, all using the same designer paper. But I just thought it was really a neat fold. A little bit different. I'll show you kind of a trick. Look at this one, see if this is it. Yeah. If you can see, there's a bit of a bow piece in here. I'll show you what I did after that to try and alleviate that from happening. So let's get started. If you haven't made one of these, it's really quite easy. I made them for my team swap. Any of you on my team here that joined the swap this month, this is what you're getting. So I'm starting with 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. So our regular kind of card base. And I don't know about all of you, but I'm really hoping this snow is going to disappear and we can finally think spring pretty soon. What about you? Any spring plans? I've seen lots of posts about what's your favorite card. What's your favorite flower? I'm looking at and that's interesting. I didn't even score that one. The next piece is designer paper cut at 6 by 3 3/4. And I'm scoring it at 1 inch on whichever end I think I'll do it that way. And as always, remember to use your scoring blade, not your cutting blade. And I'm going to fold that. It doesn't really matter which way, because what's going to happen, I want this to be on this side when the card is finished. Oh, you know what? I do have to cut it. Sorry. It's the part that I was going to be cut at 6 by 3 3/4. And, oh, it's not that one I need to cut. Getting ahead of myself here. So this one is going to be this piece that shows up this way. So I want it on the front like this. And the reason that other card buckled was because I put it on this piece and did not leave enough room for this front flap to go over it. So what I've been doing since then is folding on my front layer. Then I'm going to put adhesive on the back, make sure it's flush. You should be able to see that. And try to center it. Of course, now there's glue on it and I can't pick it up. Oh, Betty, it's supposed to be 22 above in Calgary. Your snow will cause you to have a flood again. So I'm just going to arrange that as close as I can to the center. And then I'm going to lay this piece down on it. And that will be not quite centered, but oh well. That will be in front of my card. Then I have the inside piece, which is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 of the black. That's going to go just inside. And, oh, I should show you what I'm using for stamp set. These are new things. Loving them. I have got Phrases and Frames, which is, it's $1 million set by Sue Stampfield. And it has words for the outside and the inside. Happy anniversary with a big anniversary. So great, great set. Plus, it's combined with these dies, which are they do extra embossing if you use the impression plate with it. And that's what I've done for the front piece here. So there is 4 dies, but they cut out the inside as well. So I've got a couple samples I can show you after that I made with that set too. So that's on there. Then I decided to put, and this black is 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. And then my DSP is 4 by 2 1/4. So there's a 1/4 inch border. And part of that was after I cut this DSP to be the 3 3/4, if it was cut at 3, you could still get 2 widths out of your 6 by 6 paper, but it wasn't, so that wasn't happening. Then I decided to put it up just a little bit, like not in the center. And hello, Roz. Yes, this bundle is great. And you can put it right up to the edge if you want. I'm going to put it back just a little bit. Then I have my frame that has been run through first of all, you have to run it through the die to cut it. Then you leave it in the die and run it through with the impression plate to add the detail to it. So most of the time it will stay stuck in the die when you cut. When you go to run it with the impression plate, you turn it over, put the impression plate down, your gray plate, and run it through, and it just makes it puffy, is the only way I can describe it. There you can see how puffy it is. So that I'm going to put flat just here with just a little bit of glue around it. And try not to get it all over my fingers. Yes, Gail had mentioned earlier in a message to me that she was in the snow as well. So I know lots of us have said this is really unusual for April, but I also remember many years when we've had snow on May long weekend. So we'll just keep taking what we have. So for this one, I did use both stamps out of there. This is the oval that comes out, so I did cut black and white. And just going to lay it on there. And then I have somewhere, I do have purple embellishments to put on there. Oh, I'll just put it under here. What happens when you have too many things to show. So I'm going to just place these, nothing too exciting about where to place them. But I think on this one, I am going to add a couple extra because we always deal in odd numbers, right? Because that one is hardly odd any of the Northern Lights on it. So that's our card. But I do have some other things to share with you, so don't run away. So it has, have a fabulous day. May your day be filled with love and happiness. Now you could use that for birthdays, anniversaries, thinking of you, just about anything. But easy to make. So that was my purple ones, I'm going to call them. I have the Lost Lagoon one. Oh, if that's your favorite Petunia Pop, Pam. Whatever, I took the colors that were in the designer paper. And then this one, which was one I had made for Dennis at one time. So now, before I forget, this is Petunia Pop. And Pam, you are the winner from last week's card. So that will be coming in the mail to you. Today in our class, just a monthly card class, I try to do things just a little bit stepped up. with them. So this one was one that we did with a mask. So we did sponging on the back, stamped it, and then we used an embossing folder. So black and white and a pop of color. This one is with designer paper and just a fun fold and some vellum. So not difficult. And then we did a pouch with cards. And if Marie, I see people talking to Marie on here. If you're on here, thank you so much for sending this to me. This is a design that Marie had shared in one of our Friday Zooms, and I decided it was a good one to share with my class. So it's a sheet of 12 by 12 paper, and once you get it folded and put in place, it's a pouch, and it holds 6 cards and envelopes. So we made the cards just a real different design again, and the pouch and the cards were a design by Paper Pixie that Marie had found and shared with us. And you could, pardon me, you could use Velcro or magnets on it if you want. I decided just to use ribbon. I have a lot of this ribbon that's on the retired list, or the last chance list. And then that was my sample. And then this one is the one I did today and they're both done with the paper that we got for $5 for the product of the month. So I'm really enjoying using that. And then these I did, again, 6 cards all the same with envelopes. So as Pam and I were discussing, you could certainly use those as gifts come Christmas time or anytime. But definitely, I know I used something like this for various people I wanted to give little gifts to at Christmas time. So I'm happy to be able to do that again. And I have these cards as well. Yeah, the designer paper, Marie, she does talk about if you have a directional paper, but I don't know, because this direction would be right side up, but when you got over here, it would be the other upside down. So to me, it makes a lot of sense to use one of these that didn't really matter which way it went. So these cards are ones that I've received in a swap for March. I'm trying to get the date right. Hello, Ines. This is done with the new Barely Blush paper. And you can see it pretty good, I think, in my camera anyway, it looks like. And some of the, it's a metallic paper, that one of them too. I don't remember the names of all of them, of course, yet. That one's from Carolyn. This one from Sylvia with that same leaf that I used. I should tell you wherever that is, this one. What I did with this was I took some of the basic beige paper and just colored it with blending brushes and then cut the die out so you can see maybe the different variations of the green. I just thought it turned out very well. I've also seen it cut out with designer paper, and it works really well with whatever that die. So that's one. Oh, that's one of the ones that's I don't remember the name of it, but I've seen them before. This one is from Karen. So it's done with arches with that Delicate Dreams paper and stamping on the arches. And this one is from Pam. The half circle one. Do you remember doing that before? We have done this in class. I don't know if I've done it on a Zoom like this or on a live like this. But again, it's quite simple. You just cut 3 different circles, cut them in half, and arrange them this way. I don't know how else to explain it. Another one with that same leaf die. And different strips of cardstock. Thanks, Carmen. That one was Carmen's. And these 2 are the ones I did with that new set. The one frame This is designer paper. I just cut the right size and put behind it. And heat embossed the happy anniversary and used the anniversary words on the inside. And then this is one done with the bigger die. And I was going to use it totally for my swap, but I was surprised that it kind of went over the edge. Like, it's not much, and it probably would still fit in the envelope, but I wasn't happy with it. So instead of doing this, I reverted to this. But just some ideas for you for that. And I think that's all I have. Any questions I haven't answered? Thank you for liking the cards. Yes, Ines, we did that in the class today, the pouch. And like I said in the beginning, if you want to come to that class and your cost is a concern, you don't get the PDF. You just come to the class and you share with us and you make it. So keep that in mind, because a lot of these things, because I've given them in a class, I really don't want to just give them out again, because there's lots more I can share. So please keep that in mind, and everybody is welcome to come to the classes, no matter where you are, because they're all on Zoom. So I'm going to see if I can come back to you. Okay. I think I got everything working, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. As always, please keep in touch. Please let me know if there's anything you want me to try and figure out how to demo for you. And please join my classes. Come back. We always have a good time chit-chatting and just creating together. It's a wonderful time to do that. So I hope you'll join me again, and we'll see you next time. Take care.